Candid, cleaning conversations. Everybody gather round, it's a celebration. That we're still standing. Big up Katrina, she the inspiration. Came up from the bottom, she here with that motivation. Here to teach and inspire. Help you aim higher, help you dream bigger. Get what you desire. Real recognize, real iron sharp as iron. Let us grow your cleaning business. She ain't playing around, yeah, the queen mean business. Just stick around, get down with a podcast. Hold it down, here we go, foot on the gas. Candid, cleaning conversation.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Candid Cleaning Conversations.
How you doing?
And today we are going to be talking all about attracting the right employee or contractor to your cleaning company, okay?
It's the countless questions a lot of people be asking. How are you guys able to hire such a strong and reliable team? So we decided to go ahead and tap into this and do a video about it.
Right. We're just to the level where everything is smooth sailing.
Right.
Because we have candidates that are on a part of our team that have been, on our team for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that for the cleaning company, the turnover rate for cleaners is high. The people we have on our team now have been with us over a year, and that's major. Like, I think everybody that's been with us over a year, except for the new people we just hired.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a pat on the back. Sometimes you got to celebrate your small wins.
Yeah,
okay?
sure.
So I would say we definitely have made a transition here, where we have a strong team that we can rely on, and they're happy apparently because they're still working for us, right?
Okay, all right. So you guys, we came up with 5 ways that you or what we feel like we have a strong and reliable team. So listen up.
So sorry, I hate to interrupt you again, but I have to tell you about the Clean Biz Network Conference 2023, June 29th, June 30th. Make sure you guys click the link down below and you purchase your tickets today. Do not miss this event. Go ahead and book your hotel room, book your hair appointment, book your nail appointment. Go ahead and get a fly outfit. You do not want to miss this. If you are serious about your cleaning company, I need to see you in the building June 29th, June 30th, okay? Don't say we haven't been warning you. That's all I wanted to say. All right, I'm gonna leave y'all alone now. Bye. Starts off with the description. I would say it starts off with your description.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a description and you're looking for a contractor, you have to make sure that your description is actually talking to a contractor.
Right.
Okay, so if you're looking to have an employee, you have to make sure that your description is talking to an employee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it all starts off with the description. And here's a pointer: if you don't know how to make a description, go on Indeed and look at other cleaning businesses' descriptions, some of the high-rated cleaning companies in your city, and you can get an idea of how your description needs to flow. Okay? That's just a little cheat sheet, what you can do.
Yeah. Okay,
remix somebody else's description, use it for your own good, put your company stuff in there, and you get it. But it starts off with the description. Think about it. If you were a contractor or employee, whoever you're looking for, and you're looking for a job, what type of description would you like for them to see? What's going to be different about you? What differentiates you from other cleaning companies? What are you going to be doing so special? Giving them an extra $1 more? Giving them what? What are you doing different?
They're different, yeah.
So just think about those things. I would also say beef up your content. Beef up your content on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. First of all, you need to be all over the internet. I don't know how many times we gotta talk about that, but start creating some fun content, y'all. Create some fun content that that really makes a person say, damn, I want to work for that company.
Yeah, guys, get creative. Think about your favorite TV shows or your favorite commercials that caught your attention. Remix them. I mean, come on. Let me think of a commercial from back in the day. Okay. What do you call those things? The Rice Krispie treats?
Yeah.
You remember how we used to hear them and how they used to make that
crackling?
Yeah, the little crackling sound.
Yeah.
But that was a bad example, but I'm trying to think of a commercial from back in the day or something that was like, okay, you know how you got different TV shows like Family Matters. Everybody knows the jingle for all the shows, right? So why don't you just take a thing from one of the shows and you can actually remix the song. Use the same, because when you hear it, you know it's that particular thing, and you remix it. I mean, look at Judy. The brand Judy, you know, Judy.
Oh,
she remixes
she's a master.
lot.
I love her content. That's another thing you can do. Look at these influencers. Look at other cleaning companies, and I really don't see a lot of cleaning companies using that technique that Judy is using.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like really making some fun content to attract an employee. I don't see a lot of people doing that.
Right.
You know, but if I'm strolling down my Instagram or my TikTok and I see a funny meme or a funny I would definitely use video content, not flyer content, but a funny video content that attracts me, you know, something that just makes me laugh and say, oh, that seems like a fun company to work for.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if they're giving an example of I don't know, I'm trying to think of something off the top of my head.
Right, and I couldn't think about it. Like it's so crazy how when you in the moment you can't think, but as soon as we walk away we be thinking about all this stuff.
I mean, like let's say if you did a commercial or something and it was talking about, aren't you tired of making $15 an hour? You know, having to ask somebody, another grown adult went to take a bathroom break, you know, and then you have the video, you know, it's showing somebody's gotta pee, and you know,
oh, okay,
make
so
it humorous.
All right, so I got one. You know how we seen on Instagram the other day how you got the different types of hairdressers, and then you got the different type of clients that the hairdresser deals with.
Yeah.
We can actually do one with the different type of clients and the different type of workers. Like you gotta get creative just to make it seem like, oh, okay.
Y'all gotta use your brains now. I'm trying to think off the top of my head of a funny commercial that you can make that a person would be like, man, they seem like they real cool. Let me join their team and see what it's all about. I don't see a lot of cleaning businesses doing that.
Right.
Making a funny commercial or whatever, a meme or whatever. But you need to be on TikTok, Instagram, all of the social media sites, man.
Right.
But it starts off with the description. Create some fun content that attracts an employee or contractor to you. Once they are attracted to you and they tap into your world and they click on that link, they're going to read the description. Now they want to tap into your world. What's next?
Oh, now you got to make sure that you ask the right questions, you know, in the interview. Like,
so they need the assessment test.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people lie. You know what I mean? Sometimes people lie. They want to fill out an application or whatever with you. They actually have it on Indeed where you can you can have them go through a assessment test.
Right.
Okay, so that's one way to filter through the people that are not serious.
Right.
Because we all know people lie on their application, honey. They say they got 25 years of experience in cleaning. They ain't clean a lick. Hey, they don't know how to clean a lick.
Okay. So I get creative with the questions I be asking just to trip them up, because I don't have the generic questions like, you know, you got your generic questions. So what made you start want to come work for us? No, I'm gonna ask you, what do you know about our company? You know,
do you know anything about our company?
I'm always asking a question like, okay, if you were hired, when is your available day to start? And then typically they'll be like, now this is a good one, because when we ask people, when are you ready to start? You can tell the ones that are like for real ready, and they're gonna be a good cleaner, because they're gonna be like, I'm ready to start right now. Like, I'm ready to go right now. Then you got your ones to be like, oh, well, I'll start Monday. I can
start fresh on Monday.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that.
You know, I like the people that say they ready right now too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I love the people that be like, Miss Johnson, I start right now.
It shows a difference.
When they say that, this right here.
Right.
You got all the tenacity in the world, and you ain't no procrastinator.
Right.
Especially if I ask you questions like, are you currently working a job right now? And I say, are you currently working a job right now? And you tell me no. So what are you doing all day? Nothing. So if hired, how soon will you be able to start? Miami is Tuesday. I can start fresh on Monday. I ain't really too hype about that person. Cause what the fuck are you procrastinating for? Okay, you said you don't got nothing to do all day.
They're right there. Go ahead and tell me that you got some stuff with you, because you're gonna give me an excuse why you can't make it to work.
Girl, please, y'all don't want to make no money. You just was
Right.
complaining about money, and all this. Like them people right there.
Pass.
I like people that say right now.
Absolutely.
Tell me you ready right now. Okay.
I love it. Oh, and another question that I ask people is, are you able to? How are you able to handle constructive criticism? And you won't believe, half of the people that we hire, some of them can, but some of them cannot. They can't even answer the question. Like, they'll be stumbling on trying to answer the question. I'll be like, all right.
We'll give them a scenario or something, and then they won't know how to answer the scenario. But how do you take constructive criticism? You know, like, how do you handle constructive criticism? And then I'll give them a scenario of something that happened, ask them how would they handle it, and they don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
You know, or you can tell they're faking, they fronting. Like, yeah, well, I understand, you know, because, you know, if the client tell you to go back and do it, I'm going to go back and do it. I ain't going to make no fuss about it or nothing, because I take accountability. Yeah, the fuck right. Until it's time for your ass to go back.
What about that question? Why did you leave your last job?
They closed down.
You scratched the back of their neck, right?
So you really got to learn how to read people in an interview session. I cannot really teach a person how to read a person, though.
You got to use your discernment.
I love the fact that I come from where I come from, because I got street smarts, and I think I was blessed with the ability to read certain people. You know what I mean? Like, I could tell when some people just, you're lying. You're lying.
Straight
okay?
up.
You ain't going to be a good candidate. So we can kind of tell. But there have been some moments when people came in and both of us thought that they were good candidates.
And it was horrible.
And they freaking sucked.
They got us.
Girl, they got us good. Okay? They got us
I said,
we hire slow,
fire fast. All right, y'all. The next one here is to establish clear, and you got to set the expectations. Clear standards and expectations. So basically what that means is we always make sure we set the expectations on how you can get fired.
Hey, did you know that we give away prizes every week in our community? Oh my God, for $55 a month, you can win leads, you can win cash. All you have to do is participate in our challenges, okay? Click the link down below and join our community today. What are you waiting for? So in the beginning, we set the expectation. We tell them why we would fire them. Just go ahead and do it up, get it up front, get it off the way, honey. Okay, I mean, that's been the best thing. And I really feel like I learned through trial and error with damn near, I would say maybe 70% of my business, the stuff that I've learned was mainly through trial and error of me making a lot of mistakes. And as I onboarded people the wrong way, hired the wrong people, and I was too lenient and too nice to certain people, and just and they giving me their ass to kiss at the end of the day. I had to learn through trial and error. And when I started to tell people up front, nowadays our onboarding process today is not the same way it was in 2019. Okay, so if somebody used to work for me in 2018 and 2019, and they said, "Oh, she don't do it like that," yeah, bitch, you don't know how I do it now. I do it totally different now. Okay, the questions are different. Everything is different now. And you're going to be the same way in your business. If you just starting 5 years from now, you ain't going to do the same thing that you did when you first started. You're going to go through trial and error. But anyway, I've learned that in the beginning, if you keep it 100 up front or tell them why you will fire them, you already put that bug in their ear. So they're going to be more prone not to make those mistakes. So even if they did make that mistake, the next conversation isn't so hard. Because you can always say, well, I told you when we first, remember that first conversation when I told you? what would happen if you did such and such and such.
And they can't say nothing but
You know what I'm saying? It makes it just that much more easier for you.
Yeah. I agree. Now the next one that we got is we promote teamwork and we promote optimism as well. Far as we let our team know, look, we are partners. I'm not don't look at me as your boss. Look at us as partners, right? Because we're both trying to accomplish and do the same thing, which is we're trying to, build generational wealth.
Right.
So we don't try to get them to look at things like, oh my gosh, I'm going to tell you what you got to do and I got to be hovering over you every 5 seconds. No, we don't want to be doing that.
That's because we mainly have contractors, so it's different in our world. We're not bossing no boss around.
Right.
Okay, so I love the world that we're building. But if you have employees, you have to be the boss, of course. It's different. It's different.
You got a lot of more control.
But yeah, you have a lot more control. But
we definitely try to promote people. Like, how are you well? That's another question that I ask, when we're hiring. How are you able to work with others? Because a lot of people, they like to be themselves. So we definitely try to tell people, hey, promote the buddy system. Get to know the people that you're working with, because if you can't make it to a unit one day, you can call your buddy, and your buddy will be like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and help you out, and now if I ain't got nothing to do, I'm gonna do it for you.
Right.
So creating the buddy system has definitely been great for us.
Yeah, work together.
But last but not least, let's see, provide recognition and support. So that's something that we do too. Whenever they get a compliment, we do compliment them and let them know, like we give them like a shout out.
Yeah, give them a shout out. Another thing Miss Tamika does is she writes the Bible scripture on each check. Just little incentives like that. Mm-hmm. We've had so many contractors come to us and be like, oh my gosh, that word that you gave me this morning. And she also does motivational, you give out like a motivational thing, text to everybody in the morning.
Yes.
So I love the fact that she does that, because when she does it, like the contractors will come in, they'll say, man, you don't know what I was going through. I was really going through a hard time and I needed that word. So little things like that make a difference, because you never know what your people are going through.
Right.
They're out there working, sweating, busting their ass for your company. Mm-hmm. So you got to do things like that. If their birthday comes up, shoot them a cash app or something. You know what I mean? So it's been situations when somebody's birthday might come up and I'll just bling, give them a cash app for their birthday.
Right.
With things we don't have to do, but we do it. It's been situations where we've helped multiple employees with their car situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could go on and on and on with the stuff that we
I
do
know, we could definitely
behind
go
closed
on
doors. I ain't bragging, but we really be trying to help people out, man.
We really do.
We really, really try.
Yeah, like I just look at it like this. We're teaching people and we're showing people, okay, I used to be exactly where you're at. It ain't no shame in my game. We used to be exactly where you're at, and we want you to get where we're at now. So it's like we're not trying to hide anything. It's not like we're trying to be like, oh, well, I'm just going to tell you this little bit. No, we keep it very transparent. Yeah. It's up to you to follow the lead.
Yeah. So, I mean, you could do it as well. Just a little. You ain't got to buy nobody no car, but, you can start off with something as simple as a Bible verse on a check or a motivational text every morning or something different that helps out, or, cash app them on their birthday. Something, if buying lunch, if they were to get a good review for you, client loves them, take them out to lunch, buy them some lunch or something, but just don't be the cleaning company that's working your workers and you don't give a damn. You know what I mean? And once they start feeling unappreciative, that's when you'll slowly see the value of their cleaning decrease.
Right.
Okay, you'll slowly see it decrease. So those are our tips, you guys.
Right.
For hiring a kick-ass team. My last bonus tip that I will give you.
What you got?
Is you need to make sure that you create a company culture. Okay?
Say it again.
You need to create a company culture. All right? You need to ask yourself why do people want to work for you? What are you going to be doing to make this environment fun, make it more than money. Once it's more than money to a person, man, you can keep that person for a long time because it's more than just the money. I've had people leave us because they may feel like, you know, we have our ups and downs. We have our fast, like right now we are at our peak season. And it's only gonna get worse.
I already know.
I ain't gonna say worse because it's pretty good.
It's gonna get great.
It's only going to pick up even more. But we do have our slow seasons. And we have our slow seasons. We understand the money, it's just not there. Your schedule might, you know, go down a little bit. But I forgot where I was going at with that.
It's okay, y'all. Listen. That was just a brain fart. All in all, y'all, create a company culture so that way you can draw people to work for you. Just think about it. Why would you want somebody to work for you? Oh, that's how you can do it.
Because they might quit and then they'll come back. And they'll come back because the person, whoever you left us to go over there, the culture ain't the same, is it?
No.
Okay, that $15 hour life ain't the same. Is it? The money ain't the same. Not only the money, but the culture is not the same. So I've had people come back and they're like, man, I like it here better because they're not being controlled. Nobody's hovering over them every day. Nobody's rushing them off the clock.
They ain't got to take a break.
They can take a break whenever they want. They have more freedom here. And not only that, but you have a manager that's very understandable. You know, we cool, man.
We cool, but we ain't that cool because your ass still get fired. Don't think we that cool.
Yeah, but we are very understanding when it comes to, you know, certain situations. I would say we're very easy to speak to. Let me say that.
Because we've been there, so we know like certain situations. Because we've been on the other side, being a employee and contractor, so we know like for real those stories.
And we really try our best to help people. When people come up to us and they say, "Hey, I need this, I need that," we might not be able to give you fucking $10,000 a month. But we try our best to accommodate people's needs, if that makes any sense, you know, and be fair at the same time, because sometimes they be like, why she got all these units and I ain't got, oh Lord, trying to please the world. That's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, man.
Okay, but yeah, that's my bonus, you guys. Creating a company culture. I can't stress it enough. That should be number one, because company culture is what attracts people to you. Okay, like that fun world for everybody that people just want to be a part of.
Right.
And it all starts with, I would say, building a personal brand.
Yeah.
Build a personal brand. People see us on YouTube, you know, and they reach out to us all the time because they watch us on YouTube, so they already bought into our personal brand. Okay, and then we onboard them, and then it's just like we family at that point. Okay, so that's my time. Why you stop? I'm waiting for you to say something.
Oh my God, y'all. So sorry, y'all.
Ooh, girl.
Week.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long week. Y'all don't understand once y'all get into this entrepreneur world. It's like sometimes, don't judge us, man. Sometimes you're going to have brain fart. Sometimes you're going to be on overload on information. It never stops, okay? But one thing I can say about this journey is it is a blessing, because you go from what you used to know to what you know now, and to now know that you're going to continue to be learning, and the connections that you're going to make along the way. So with that being said, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget about our conference coming up.
Yeah,
June.
we got tickets to the conference. You know, we gotta put our little plug in there, okay? If you stayed all the way to the end of this video, make sure you click the link down below and you purchase some tickets to the Clean Biz Network Conference, June 29th and June 30th, okay?
All right, now you guys.
I will be in the building, all right?
And we out.
All right, we out of here.